Hey everyone, welcome to the first Living Lab podcast. I'm Paul Eijsen, I'm division manager here in NLR. And next to me is Lijaya Paletti. Lijaya, who are
Hi.
you?
So I'm Ligia Paletti and I am here today as the Living Lab manager.
Living Lab and manager, two things. First tell me, what is the Living Lab again?
Good question. The Living Lab is a space. The full definition is a physical and metaphysical space where NLR can help making the aerospace industry more innovative by becoming more innovative itself.
And what does that mean in practice? A metaphysical space where we can become more innovative?
Well, metaphysical because innovation, a lot of people think it's only about the technologies. Just get a new gadget and figure like a new use and you're done. But innovation requires certain skills and then certain conditions to happen. And that's a part that cannot be fit in like a space. Well, it could be fit in a space, but it's up here. And that is the metaphysical space.
So what does the Living Lab provide then to make innovation happen?
Well, the Living Lab tries to organize events, initiatives, programs, create occasions to develop the skills to innovate and to break the barriers to innovate. So we just facilitate workshops to connect different parts of NLR, because a lot of people in Amsterdam don't know people in Marknesse, but also to bring in new companies, especially companies that are not aerospace related, because we are really good at NLR with that. But like new companies that are, let's say, I don't know, sustainability or some digital technologies, it's just a little bit out of our NLR comfort zone, and that's where the Living Lab wants to help.
I know what Living Lab is now, but what does a Living Lab manager do?
Good question. I'll try to put it very nicely, but my role is about keeping NLR outside the Living Lab.
So what would it be if you would not put it nicely?
No, nothing that can go on tape, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk later. Talk later.
Now, the Living Lab, like, it is a bubble of chaos.
And you manage the chaos.
No, I'm not that good. I'm good, but not that much. No, I want the bubble to stay chaotic. And NLR to function, to succeed the way NLR has been succeeding, can not use too much chaos. It needs processes, it needs certainty. We need to make sure our salaries get paid at the end of the month, right? So the role that I see as Living Lab manager is to balance the two. It's like keeping chaos in, keeping NLR out, but also making sure that the two worlds communicate. Because the focus of the Living Lab is to make NLR more innovative. So we kind of need to know what NLR wants as well.
What would be the main ingredients for innovation? Chaos is one, you said?
Absolutely.
What are the other main ingredients?
Ingredients for innovation are indeed chaos, uncertainty, experiment a lot, failure, everything that, well, I'm pretty sure happens in NLR, but it's not visible.
And those who want to make the chaos, the failing, etc., more visible and want to join the Living Lab, what can they do?
Just reach out to me, reach out to the Living Lab email address.
Which is?
livinglab@nlr.nl.
Okay.
We're still engineers, so it's not that.
Okay. And is there a structure, or can you come in with your own ideas?
We have a bunch of ideas and never enough energy or time to finish them all. We are always open for new ideas, absolutely. And even, like, I started just by supporting others. I didn't have any idea whatsoever. I simply went to a Living Lab event and I was blown away by the energy of the people there. And I completely admired the founders of the Living Lab. So I just decided to stay and help them achieving their vision. So any help is more than welcome.
Okay. Hey, one last question about you. You were telling me that A380 is your aircraft. Why is it your aircraft?
Oh, my baby.
Why is it your baby?
Because I spent my previous life before NLR working as a fatigue and damage tolerance engineer, certifying A380 wings. And in the life before that, part of my PhD research was about the fuselage of the A380. So somehow I'm with that.
Was it a sad month?
It has been a sad year, yes.
It's been a sad year. But things will get better.
I hope.
They will. Good. Hey,
Thanks.
next podcast
Yeah,
again
thank
with
you.
Rick. Ciao.